Hey, it's Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Shows, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on NewsTalk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. I figured since everyone else is seeming to weigh in on the whole fake news deal. The media has now announced that they're very upset about fake news. They are using it as an excuse to show why Donald Trump won. In other words, what they're trying to do is say, hey, Republicans, you're a bunch of idiots, you're a bunch of fools. You only voted for Donald Trump because of fake news. So the media is outraged because of fake news, but here's the deal. The media actually loves fake news stories. They do. The media has actually been engaging for, over a year now in one very big fake news story that has actually led to violence, to businesses being burned, and has actually, you could possibly say, has led to people being hurt and officers being shot at. That fake news story, hands up, don't shoot. Yeah, remember that? The gentle giant Michael Brown, the gentle giant who had assaulted a police officer, according to really all the evidence that came out. The media portrayed Michael Brown as this gentle giant who didn't do anything wrong. He was simply walking down the street, and a police officer wanted to have a chat with him, and a movement got started because Michael Brown was running away from the scene. Hands up, don't shoot, man. Hands up, don't shoot. And the officer shot him. Actually, that didn't happen. Michael Brown assaulted the police officer, attempted to steal the officer's gun, and it was at that point the officer shot Michael Brown, and then the officer got out of his car after being assaulted by Michael Brown, and the officer ordered Michael Brown to get on the ground. Michael Brown didn't do that. Instead, he charged at the officer, and Michael Brown was shot because the officer said, hey, get down on the ground, get down, and it didn't happen. False story that's been going around for a while. Protests. How many times do you see the Black Lives Matter protesters? Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. There's actually video of, I believe it's CNN anchors doing hands up, don't shoot. Why? Because the media continues to perpetrate this false narrative, this, fake story that Michael Brown had his hands up and that he was shot because of it. A story that came out from Newsbusters back last year in 2015. So who knows what the number is now. But they were showing B-roll of protesters chanting, hands up, don't shoot. ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, all these other networks. And they were playing along as though this actually happened, even though the Justice Department said Michael Brown never had his hands up and he never said don't shoot. Even though that didn't happen more than a year ago, the story was run more than 140 times. Think about that. 140 times the media ran with a fake news story that Michael Brown had his hands up and was yelling don't shoot. So the Black Lives Matter movement, the hands up, don't shoot, a fake news story, all based off of a fake news story that the media absolutely loves to tell. Yeah. They get mad at Donald Trump. They get mad at Republicans. They get mad at everybody because they don't like fake news all of a sudden. Yet they're the ones, the media, they're the ones who continue to play along with this absolute absurdity of hands up, don't shoot. Come on, media. Get it right for once in your life. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. Follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. We'll talk to you later.